Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. You've seen me do a mixed berry breakfast parfait and a mixed berry smoothie. Well, we're going to use up the remaining berries that I have in the fridge because you know they don't last long. And aside from the blueberries, which disappeared into Micah's belly, which is fine. I'd rather have them eaten than have to throw them away. I absolutely hate doing that. We're going to make a mixed berry clafouti. If you're not familiar with what a clafouti is a French dessert that is typically made with fresh cherries that have been halved and pitted, and you pour this cakey, custardy kind of thing over top of it and you bake it. And it's kind of like, if I were to compare it to something, it would be like a Dutch pancake where it gets really puffy and then it kind of subsides, and then you scoop into it and you serve it with some vanilla ice cream if you so choose, or you drizzle it with some golden syrup, or you just sprinkle it with powdered sugar and you are a happy camper. So I have a pint of strawberries that I took the tops off of and quartered. I have about a half a cup of blackberries and about a half a cup of raspberries in here. In total, you want between 3.5 and 4 cups of fruit. And you want to bake this in a dish that has sides that are at least 2 inches deep. So that's why I have this in this kind of deep, this is like a French white souffle kind of container. So we're going to bake this, of course, it's an oven-proof container, and you're going to go ahead and preheat your oven to 450 degrees. I'm just going to set that aside. I'm also going to turn my oven on to 450. And then we're going to construct this in the blender. And what we're going to use are 3 eggs, preferably at room temperature, 1 cup of lukewarm milk, 2 tablespoons of melted butter, a half a cup of sugar, 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. We're going to use a half a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon each of almond and vanilla extract. You can leave out the almond extract if you like and use 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then we're going to top it all off with about half a cup of slivered almonds, which I'm going to set aside right now, and we're just going to start to build this so we can wazz it up. Okay, so we're going to put our milk in. Here's 1 egg. I'm going to break these separately like I'm supposed to do, because sometimes I forget to do that and I live dangerously, right? There's 2 eggs. I just know I'm going to splash that camera. Here's 3 eggs. There you go. In with that melted butter. I think I have just about a teaspoon of almond extract. Just about. That's done. And a teaspoon or so of vanilla. That's good. And do our salt. Half a teaspoon. Oops. Our sugar. Flour. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? Let's see. Put this in the blender. Press mix. You want to make sure that you get all of those ingredients incorporated, so kind of scrape down your sides a bit so all that flour gets incorporated in there. Give it one more opportunity to mix. Alright, now let's take this. Let's bring over our fruit. This is really, really hard, folks. This is what you do next. Now pay attention. That was super hard. I'm certain that every single one of you can do this. Okay? Next thing we're going to do, let's sprinkle just like that into our 450 degree preheated oven. This is going to bake at 450 degrees for 20 minutes, at which time you're going to come back back for 20 minutes. At which point you're going to come back and you're going to lower the temperature to 350 and bake it for an additional 20 minutes. So this is going to bake for a total of 40 minutes, but 20 minutes at 450 and 20 minutes at 350. So we'll be back when it's time to take this out of the oven. Okay. We had lowered the temperature 20 minutes ago and we baked this for another 20 minutes. Now, you can take that out. You can see, look, it's still a little bit jiggly. You're going to want this to cool, okay? So you want this to cool for 10 minutes before you eat it. I'm going to let this sit for a little while until after supper. If you use seriously soft fruits like berries that are very juicy, it's going to be a bit softer than if you use like peaches or plums. This is really excellent with soft fruit. I don't recommend this for like apples or pears. Totally appropriate for any soft fruit. Summer is when you make a clafouti. Cherries are typically what the original clafouti would have been made with, but today we're using mixed berries. It's excellent made with nectarines, peaches, plums, just about anything you can think of. Mango would be excellent. Peach would be really good, yes. I have made this before, and my family really enjoys it. You can do all one type of berry. You can do just blueberries, just strawberries, etc. I have made this with just raspberries and just blackberries, and it is out of this world. So you're going to let this cool a little bit before you serve it because it's really screaming hot right now. When we get ready to serve it, we'll come back and we'll share with you a serving of this fantastic mixed berry clafouti. Okay, we're ready to serve our clafouti. And we have some vanilla ice cream. And you can see it's really soft. And I'll show you what it looks like when you pull it out like that. Delicious. It's beautiful. See what it looks like? It almost looks like a custard toward the bottom. Yummy. It's really spongy and it's just yummy. If you've never had one, you should totally try one. It's really, really different. It's like kind of halfway between a cake custard. It's totally different. Let's do this. Another sprinkle, and there you have it. Fantastic, quick, easy dessert that you can throw together before you have dinner, pop it in the oven while you're eating dinner, and then just let it cool for a little while and then serve it right up. We waited for it to cool almost completely. It has a little bit of warmth to it still. It's just about tepid right now, but that's how I like to serve it. It's full of those moist, juicy berries, and it's just barely held together with that little bit of batter that we made in the blender. So I hope that you try this, and I hope that you love it. Look for the recipe on my website. That's noreenskitchen.com. And thanks so much for stopping by my kitchen this afternoon. And until next time, I'll see ya.